Metal Mixtape. It's the boy. It's the Don, DJ Ramo. We are back. We are back. Doing another reaction, but this is a special one because we are going to do Gear Masters episode 471 featuring The Warning's Daniela. And you know what? I'm super excited. We're going to be talking about gear. Really quick, the gear I play out of. I play out of a PB Invective, which is like a souped up 6505 with overdrives, 9-volt effect channel plugins through the back. I play it through an EVH 5150. My guitars of choice. I play a PVV type Vanderberg. This beautiful guitar. This is the guitar I've had for a long time. One of my guitars only survive out of the fire. My other choice of guitar is I play this Gibson Epiphone Les Paul. My beautiful baby. I love this guitar so much. Daniela always plays a lot of this shape of guitar. And yeah. Sounds beautiful. I love this guitar a lot. And then this one has a broken string, but I play this guitar a lot. But I play it too much that I broke my strings on it, which is my Randy Rhoads Jackson V. One of my other babies. If you notice, all I do is play white guitars. But yeah, white is my favorite color for anything. My whole amp is white as well, so I like to match. But that's some of the gear I play out of. But I'm excited to see what Daniela plays out of. You guys ready? I'm ready. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We just hit over 1 million views. We just hit over 5,000 subscribers. All because of you. Here it is, Gear Masters. The Warning. It's Daniela here on the Metal Mixtape.
Hey everybody, I'm Danny from The Warning. I'm the guitar player and singer of the band. We're super excited to be headed out on tour, promoting our newest single, which is called More. Go ahead and listen to it. And today, I'm gonna be taking you through one of my guitars. Well, a lot of them. But first, this amazing PRS guitar. She's my baby. This is a custom 2408 guitar. She was my first PRS guitar, and I completely fell in love with her during the pandemic. I was kind of like in this like dating sense in guitars. I was really trying to find out where I was the most comfortable, and I found it right here with this beautiful baby. I take her everywhere. She's been with me through a lot of tours, and this is like my main go-to guitar, which is super cool because if you see here, we have, this is like the cool thing about the custom 2408. We have the split coils, which you can have different combinations of pickups between all the different settings. We have this double switch here, and I did a little bit of modification. This is really new, but look at this. If I click on this switch, we get some LED lights in here for when everything goes dark. I will not lose my way. It's very, very cool.
That's awesome.
You know, even though we're a super rock and roll band, most of my, the tunings of the songs are in E standard. I usually go all the way in tone, all the way in volume, because I'm the only guitar on stage, so I want to be as loud and as clear as possible. Also with the bridge pickups. And here, I really like to use both my humbuckers to like the most I can, right? I have some parts with cleans that I will go up here, but usually I just leave it like that. I like to play that with that more around in the studio, but for live purposes, that's usually where I just like go all out. For the strings, I
love it. No, and I totally agree. You need to be as loud as possible, and it's so awesome that Danny has so much control. She has such a huge responsibility in the band, and especially being in a three-piece. I've been in a three-piece band, and yeah, you literally have to be able to dominate the stage and dominate the sound. And that's really cool that her guitar is customized exactly how she wants it, and she's able to control so much on stage and be a, you know, she says she cranks everything up, but she sounds super clear. Her tones sound super clear, and I really love the whole custom of her guitar. Super sick.
I use 1046. These are the audio strings. NX. Oh, NYX.
Nice. I play the audio as well, but I play 5612s. But I'm also not playing in standard. For standard, that's a perfect type of strings. I'm always playing like C sharp or drop C. So usually when you're trying to optimize for drop tuning, you have to play a higher gauge. But that makes sense.
L and YXL. And yeah, they're thinner strings because I have a tiny hand, but it's all good. They rock just as hard. So yeah, those are the strings that I use. So I really hope I don't cry when I tell you the story about this guitar. So this is a Gibson Explorer that was gifted to me last year by one of my idols, Lizzie Hale. It's an incredible story because I was waiting for a guitar change from my guitar tech mid-show, and then I realized that he comes to take my guitar but he doesn't give me anything back, and I was just like, oh my god, what's happening? And then before I knew it, Lizzie Hale comes running on stage with this guitar and just like hands it to me. I was like, you're kidding. I thought she was lending me one of her guitars because it looks like really similar, but then after the show I was just like, I couldn't believe it, and she told me like, that is for you, and it was specifically made with the things that you like, your strings, this pickups, which yes, I love. And honestly, I still can't believe it. I take it everywhere with me because one of the things that she says, like, it's for you, please rock as hard as you can with it, and that's what I plan to do. I use this guitar very much the same as I use my PRS guitar. The only difference in this is that I had to like get used to the size of it. The first day I played it, I already nicked it. Oh my god, it has some battle scars. I'm not used to the
No, that's how it is though. When you have the nicest guitars, you always get a battle scar immediately on it. And the fact that Lizzie Hale gave her to it, so freaking awesome.
But I love it. All right. This one has a very similar story to the Explorer, which is crazy to think about. I just got this last month from the one and only Matt Bellamy from Muse. They have been my idols since I could remember. And we were talking about guitars, and at one point he just goes like, what's your favorite color? And I was just like, I panicked, I just said yellow. I was just like, but what kind of yellow? And it's like mustard yellow. Before I knew it, I have a one-of-a-kind Manson mustard yellow guitar. It's the only one that exists in this color.
Wow.
But the model is an Onyx 6 because of the 6 strings. It's fairly new in the Manson world. I'm just trying it out. I'm testing it out live to see what are the songs, what are the tunings that I can use on it, and overall I'm still getting used to it, but it's gonna be my new best friend. I know it. We're gonna have great times together. And I also love the inverted headstock here. It's just like, ooh, nice. So overall, really love this guitar, and I can't wait to play it more. This is the pick that I use. It's a big stubby from Dunlop, and it's very funny. This is usually a jazz pickup, but I love how the grip feels on it, and honestly, this was made for me. Even though the sound could be a little bit harder with other picks, I really like this one because I feel like at the end of the day, the more comfortable you are with what you're playing, the better. So
yeah, I feel ya.
Welcome to my battle station. This is a Kemper Profiler pedal board, which I control every single song that I have on here. I have all the different titles of all of our songs. Oh, let me find our new single. Wait. There it is, more. What I love about this, it doesn't sound digital at all. I've had different types of pedal boards throughout the years, but I love the Kemper because it's very organic sounding. I'm not gonna lie, to build this beauty took me a while. The cool thing about the amps and cabinets that I'm using is that they have been profiled, and those are David Bendit's amplifiers and the ones that we used to record our latest album because he was our producer. And I love that I can use the exact sound that I had for the recording and give it new life for the live version.
And I totally agree. If any musicians out there have ever used a Kemper, it's definitely a whole lot, of toggling that you have to do. And I like the thing that she mentioned, that like it wasn't as she wants that raw sound, and I like how she mentioned that it wasn't so digital, because that's one of the biggest takeaways we have nowadays is that people like tube amps. And people, because the old school back in the big heavy Marshalls and Mesa Boogies, the Diesels. People like that, like, you know, the PVs, that warmness of a tube amp. But, you know, touring worldwide, it's like there's so many ways your amp can break, tubes can get out of sorts, tunings just go out of sorts and everything. And going with like a lot of Kempers nowadays, you know, let's see. I was seeing if I have mine too. Give me a second. Let's see if I have it. I have one of my pedals. I was going to show you guys. Okay. But you know, what she has is like you're able to control a lot. So what I have with my PV is like, you know, I have all my my 3 channels, my master boost, my drive boost, my effects loops, my gate, my MIDI, which I control everything on the board with, and my presets. But with the Kemper, it's like a whole different monster. It really is. And it's a whole lot of work, like she said. But the fact that she's able to get like such a organic raw tune out of it is freaking awesome.
That is absolutely amazing to me. I usually have 4 different settings. We have the clean one, I go to my main one, and my main one are the chunky ones. That are the things I use to do my palm mute, so they're a little less behind in gain, so that they don't feedback a lot. Then I have like my big sound, which usually I...
Also, I wanted to mention one of the things I use up on stage too is my my Helix Stomp. Which a Helix Stomp is like probably like a third of that power, but because they make Helix pedals way big that kind of compete, the Helix 6 that kind of compete with Kempers, but I know a lot of people prefer Kempers, but you know, you're able to do so much with pedals nowadays and equipment.
Add a harmonizer to it, which I'm only the only guitar on stage, so I like to have a low octave as well, so I can just kind of grow super big, and that's my whammy one. I usually have a bridge one, which has a little bit more delay and reverb on it, so that it kind of like breathes a little bit more, and that's usually all that I do in basically each song. I actually have some songs that I love to play with the expression pedal and just going an octave higher, so I would just like play a note and go and in solos, that's really, really cool. I don't use a lot of whammy in general for solos. It's just not my thing, but here is where I use it. I do not have a guitar plugged in. I'm just realizing that, so I can't show you. But in this one, I use the expression pedal a lot for that. Since I'm already using an amp over here, I do not find the necessity of having one here, but I love to hear my amp on stage. I love to feel the sound of the guitar, so I usually go through this pedal baby, which is just a preamp, into the cab so I can have my sound here, and the pedal board goes straight into the front of house console and just blast it out through the PA. Thank you for watching, everybody. You can watch our content on The Warning Rock Band on Instagram, we're The Warning on Facebook, and everywhere else. So thank you so much, and keep on rocking. Stage.
And that was awesome. Hey guys, subscribe to Gear Masters. These guys are absolutely awesome. I've watched so many of their episodes with so many of my favorite bands, and Gear Masters are totally badass. So please go subscribe to them. Go support them. This has been amazing. I love just getting educated. So much awesome stuff about The Warning. Daniela is a powerhouse, and yeah, I'm definitely going to be uploading this soon. I learned a lot. I hope people got a whole lot of education off this. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my reaction and review to this. I've definitely learned a lot. I love you guys so much. Please like, comment, subscribe. Go support The Warning. Support Gear Masters. Support my channel if you want the Metal Mixtape. I love you guys so much. This is TJ the Don Ramo. The Warning kicks ass. See you later.